Okay, question 38. Which of the following statements about loans is false? Now, some of these we've kind of talked about in class. Some of these I'll actually show you how to find out. Now, you don't have access to the internet when doing these, but like I said, some of these should just make sense, and if not, I'll try to explain them. So we're looking for the one that's false. All right, option A. For a fixed term and interest rate, if the principal is doubled, then the monthly payment is doubled. Now, you may not know the answer to that, so what I have is our loan calculator we used in class. So let's just make a loan of $50,000 for 360 months. So let's just do like a mortgage. And let's see, annual interest rate 5. Okay. So when you calculate that, it looks like our monthly payment is $268.41. So what we're doing is we're doubling the loan amount. So we're actually now putting in $100,000. Now, if we double the loan, we want to know if we'll double the payment. Well, let's find out if that happens. So calculate $536, which is exactly double the payment than the $50,000 loan amount, or I'm sorry, loan payment. So anyways, that means A is true. Let's go back to, let's mark that off. So A is true. Okay, for B, for a fixed term and interest rate, you pay an extra. Sorry, the Bears just got intercepted again. This is getting really annoying. Okay, anyways. Let me read B again. I want to make another video. So for a fixed term principal and interest rate, if you pay an extra on every monthly payment, then you will end up paying less in total than if you just make the scheduled monthly payment. In our project, that was one of the main points of the project, was that if you make extra payments, like pay a little bit every month, more than what you're supposed to pay, you will pay less overall. Because the more you pay extra, the less you'll pay in interest. So you'll pay less overall. So B is true. Go on to C. For a fixed term and principal, if the interest rate is doubled, then is the payment doubled? Let's go ahead and find out. Okay, so let's use our, the $100,000 loan for 30 years, 5%. So we have a monthly payment of $536. Let's see what happens when we double the interest rate. Will we end up doubling the monthly payment? Which means it has to be $1,073. Well, let's find out. Nope, definitely not $1,073, which means if you double the interest rate, you do not double the monthly payment. So it looks like C is false. Alright, well there's our answer, but let's go ahead and check out the other one. For a fixed principal and interest rate, the shorter the term, the less the total of your payments will be. Well, that's true, right? If you pay off your loan faster, you save money. That's the whole reason we pay off things faster, is to save money and interest. So yeah, E is true. And if you know the interest rate, the term, and the monthly payment, then you can compute the principal. Yeah, that's like saying, I have $1,000 to spend per month. How much can I get for a loan? Yeah, we can figure that out. We've actually done one like that in class too. So E is true. Looks like our answer to 38 is C. So if you double the interest rates, you do not double the monthly payments.